Okay, everybody, here we are at the Brennan Center Planetarium at the Ocean County Community College. And there's Pete. And we're here just setting up, and we were just having this conversation. I said, oh crap, I better put on my camera because we were talking about the Bible being so relevant to today. And Pete said, when you have principles, they transcend time. And I've said that many times. And but what is the world doing to us? The world is turning the Bible into something that makes war. All religion is a warring thing. And that's what they're going to do to get us to go to a one world religion. So we've got to not listen to them, because we already know, they are the liars and deceivers.
They pollute everything that is pure.
Yes,
everything that is true.
That's exactly right. That's exactly.
Because that's their nature. Their nature is.
Well, yeah. They are of the devil. Their father, the devil. And I was having a conversation on the way down here. I put a little video. Sometimes I put that in the beginning. And if you have to lie, cheat, and steal, then you're incompetent, and you're admitting it to the world. Okay, this and this. I take some of these along because I don't know how many I'm going to need. The wind is bad. Yes, the wind is very bad for this.
This is a brilliant setup.
Thank you. You know, you have to just not mind looking like a homeless person. Because you do. You look like, you know, you got your little shopping cart. But I know everybody who says that is jealous.
They are.
They're just jealous. I don't think it'll be cold, but you never know. I just take that and it covers over that. All right, what else do I need? Phone, maybe. Phone and keys. Yeah, baby. Oh, better put my purse in the back, just so it's not like out in the open. Pull out the plug for that. Up go the windows. All right. Put that there. Come ahead a little bit. Okay. Do you have the number for this place?
The number for
The community college security? I'm going to call them.
I bet you if we walked up there, we would see. I saw the car parked right over there.
Okay, well, we can walk up and see if we see it. Maybe we'll see a little a sign that says campus security. Hi there. Do you know where campus security is?
I do not. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
brochure, I say, our friend printed this up. Is it okay to include me in it? Even though I didn't print it up, it makes it sound more personal. You know, I think, like when we hand out the brochure, you know, sometimes I say, like, I use us. Like,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they might say, well, who's we? Do you have an organization?
Yeah, they're always,
And I always say I'm an individual.
right.
But there are lots of us, and you can find them on the website.
I always say we because I, you know.
Yeah, sure. Now, do you want to go right or left? All right.
That little one?
Yeah, but I made some changes to it.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. You know I have a problem with the word gravity.
Yeah.
So I changed that, but you know, I can still change it again. It's not like a permanent thing. Because I just print out a little snippet and I tape it on. And when they photocopy it, it looks like the original. I'll show it. Ricky Riccardi. They put an O on the end of that. That'd be Ricky Ricardo. Remember him? All right, let's find security and so we need to find the lunchroom.
Right.
Look, there's the planetarium.
I said, what is there someone there?
Building 13. Well, that's interesting. It's unlucky because it's a lie. Well, this seems to be a big campus.
Vehicle, see it?
Yeah.
Money they put into this stuff.
Yeah. Unlimited. Do you know where the lunchroom is? Right, that one? Awesome, thanks. Is building 6, that whole building, is that security? TV studio. It says TV studio? This is a huge campus. I mean, it's like big dollars, right? And it's just a community 2-year school.
Yep.
Oh. Is that the lunchroom in there? Yeah? Awesome. Okie dokie. We'll be setting up right around here somewhere.
I don't know if you want me to. Do you want to go talk to them?
Yeah, let's go tell security, just so they know.
Do you want me to wait here? Or do you want to go?
Oh, whatever you'd like to do. I think you should come, probably. Now, I would like to be, well, it doesn't seem too windy, but I want to take these off of the trailer and then, or off the cart, and hopefully attach it to something so it doesn't blow around. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. What's up?
So we are here on a free speech issue, and we're going to probably set up over near the cafeteria.
You guys, did you have permission from the campus?
We did not. I'm checking in with security right now. Okay, so if you need to know anything or want to see what we're going to hand out or anything like that, that's fine.
I think you might going to need approval.
No, we don't need approval, but we're just telling you that we're here out of courtesy.
Okay. And
Yes. So it's a free speech. If they want to come over and talk to us,
Okay.
you can notify them or whatever.
All right.
And we'll be over here near the cafeteria. Thank you. Now, like here's a pole. I like the idea of having a pole, but it's a little windy right here, isn't it? I wonder if that wind is coming and going. That's just a block of nothing. Okay. How's it over here? Is the wind being blocked here?
The earth is not flat.
Well, you have to come and I'll tell you all about the evidence, and then you can decide when you're informed. You're not informed right now. Okay, so I don't know, maybe this is good.
We'll start here. We'll see.
We can do that. I could be over there too. In the sun a little bit. Let me see what this feels like over here. I like this. How about you take that corner, I'll take this one. Okay, now I can just lean it back. That way more people can see. How's that? That's good.
So we'll just treat everyone like that. We've been invited there, and we've been at different places.
Yeah,
So
and
that'd be
sometimes
great.
on days like today when it is really nice out, we do just pull the table outside. But that's the catch, is just that it has to be at the location that we give you to table and share information, not just walking around the campus and approaching students. It's giving students the opportunity to approach you. So
We kind of like this right here.
okay, well that's fine.
Okay.
But
Is there an
like I was-
objection to this?
No,
or?
no, not
okay.
at all. But
I'm
what I
just-
was sharing with him, I'm Jen Fazio, I'm the Director of Student Life.
Okay.
We actually reserve the space in our Student Center for outside organizations like yourself to come in and share information with our students. And what I was saying to this gentleman is, I just didn't have you folks down today to
Right.
be on campus using our space. And we do give you space in our lobby to
Well,
do that.
no, we planned on
But I
being
understand
outside.
today is nice and you want to be
Well,
outside,
we
but
planned
even
on that.
still,
That's fine.
we
In the
still like to
future-
know who is going to be here
Yeah.
sharing the information with our students. And then typically we would tell you, yes, we have this day, typically between 10
Well,
and
if we
2.
wanted to be inside, we would contact you then. That would be great.
Right, right. But we actually have the say over the time, manner, and place in which organizations come onto our campus
Actually, you
and
don't.
share the information with our
No, you
students.
don't.
No, we do. We have the right to give
No.
you the location.
I'll give
to
you the
be
law,
here.
and then you can read it. Well, federal law supersedes campus policy or any statute and regulation. No, I'm not angry. I talk that way normally. I do talk normally that way. If you watch any of my videos, you'll see. There we go. So there's the law. 13 court cases that say we have the right to be on any public space. And Sunday I was even in a private space, and it was a public event, and that they couldn't keep me off of there.
Okay.
So when you learn that, then you'll be fine. But if I wanted to go inside, I would be more like contacting and trying to set up and all that stuff. But I don't need to be inside, so I'm good right here. And we'll probably be here like 3 or 4 hours maybe, and then we'll go.
That's typically what we do allow for outside groups to come in.
Yeah.
It's typically between the
Yeah.
time of like 10 and 2 on the
Yeah,
campus.
that's-
And when we have programs outside, that's when we encourage groups
But
to
see,
come
you
on the
have no
table.
jurisdiction over me today because I'm here on a free speech issue.
Yeah, why would you even go that route?
Go what
That's so-
route?
that's just being so combative. Like,
No.
why can't you
I'm
just...
combative?
No, you're just being, you
No,
know...
I'm just saying the law. That's all it is.
Yeah, but
It's the law.
why with that attitude? If the
No.
earth is flat and you want to give people...
This
if you want
is the attitude, if anything.
No, she's
She's
an employee.
the
didn't give
She's
you
an
an
employee.
attitude
Pay
at all.
attention. She's an employee.
Yeah, and she's
Hey,
telling
no,
me
no,
the policy,
No,
and
no,
that's
she's not telling
fine.
policy. She's an employee, and you engage a student. So, a student, you engage a student 5 minutes before I got here, okay? Because the student is not believing that the Earth is flat,
Right. 'Cause-
okay?
Yeah.
So once you start engaging students, then it becomes my problem.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
I think you need to call the police and have them come
I was
here.
a police officer for 25 years.
Well, then you didn't know
I
your
was a police officer for 25 years.
free
So what?
But
You
we
should
do
come
know
in. You
our
should come in
solicitation.
peace.
This is
you
not
know?
solicitation
Yeah.
at all. This is only free speech.
Students have the right to come and approach you.
Yes,
for
they
the
do, and that's
information,
why
which
I'm
is why
standing
you stay
still.
here,
Yes,
that
I'm
is fine,
standing still.
but not approaching the students and not handing things.
Well,
to them.
if someone speaks to me, I can
Absolutely.
speak back to them. And that's what I did with that girl right here. So don't say that I was being aggressive. I was not.
Well, how about if you get a student that's aggressive? That
A
doesn't
what?
believe. How about if you get a student that doesn't believe in this?
Okay, that's
Okay?
happened many times.
Are you going to get into an argument? Because if you do, you're out of here.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you that right now.
No.
If you start engaging students in argumentative fashion, you're out of here.
I'm just telling you my
I'm
rights.
just telling you what I'm going to do.
And I'm
you
going to
can take
call
me
the
to court.
police.
You can do whatever you want.
Before
if
you
you start getting
touch
combative
me,
with students, you're out of here.
You may not
okay?
touch me.
Just so you know that.
You may not
Okay?
touch me or my
Listen
things.
to me. I'm telling you, if you get argumentative with a student, you're out of here.
Right?
Are we clear?
As long as that student
Are we
is
clear?
talking back to me.
If you get
cannot talk to
argumentative-
me that way. If a
I will.
student talks to me, I can talk back.
you
If
get
they talk
argumentative
back
with a
to me
student,
again, I can
you're
talk
outta
back.
here.
If it's
Remember
a
that.
conversation,
Remember that. And I'll give you my card. How's
fine. That's fine.
that? I'm not here to play games.
I'm not here to play games with you either.
Watch this. Here's my card. You can take me to court, do whatever you want. You start getting argumentative with a student, you're out of here.
Really?
Yes. On to that.
So since I don't have the space booked, I just wanted to get information on your organization so that
There is no organization. I'm an individual. I buy everything you're seeing here. I pay for it all myself.
So do you
I'm an
have-
individual.
I
He is an
understand that.
individual. I loaned him some of my stuff, but this is it. We are not an
So
organization.
Do you have information then? For
This
our
is what
purposes?
I will be generally handing out. That's what
Okay.
I'll hand out, okay?
Okay.
I also have a
Does it have-
card
That's
that I
exactly-
hand
that's
out,
what I
but
wanted
it
to
does
get.
not have anything except a website where they can find more information. That's
And what
all it
about
is.
For you personally, if students wanted to get in
I'm
touch
on
with
that.
you.
Okay, there's me.
Okay.
That's me down
That's
there.
all that I wanted to check
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Because typically we do know who the individuals are representing the organizations as
Well, I live in the United States, and I am under the federal constitution to do this.
Okay.
And I'm not
I'm
getting
not
heavy with
questioning-
you.
No,
I'm
I'm not
not. I'm
questioning
just
you.
saying
I
that
just wanted to
I
get your
just
information.
state the law, and that's what I have to go by.
Okay.
So I just teach science. I teach the science. It's not a religious thing. If somebody brings up a religion, I can say, well, the Quran has it in there. They lay out a carpet. So I know a little bit about that sort of thing too.
Okay.
But it's I don't preach any kind of religion here.
Okay.
Just science.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's not true. He's making this up. He's making it up to make you guys all upset, and there's no reason. Goodness gracious. Yes, sir.
You believe the Earth is flat?
I know it is because I went to Wildwood in this state of New Jersey. And I took videos of Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away, and I got street lights at nighttime. So there's,
On a camera that was like really far away.
it was a P1000, Nikon P1000.
I just want to. You do realize when you zoom in, it just means you could see farther. You know that, right? It doesn't
That's
mean
correct.
It's yeah, so it just means you could see farther. Doesn't mean the Earth is flat.
Well, if you can see further, that means it's not going over a curve.
Also, this picture.
Wait a
here
minute. Let's
is on
answer
the
that.
scale.
Let's answer that one question. If you can see further, that means it's not going down.
Yeah, but relative to a person, if you have, let's say, like an ant that's on, let's say something.
Oh
like
yeah,
this,
the
a
ant on the
leaf,
basketball thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. Well, how big is this globe that you live on?
I'm not sure.
24,901. So we have to have a formula for spherical geometry. So it has to go down, and you have, this is the formula. Okay, in 6,000 miles, which is a quarter of the way, it has to drop 4,000 miles.
Okay.
But it's the run is longer in the beginning than at the end. That's just the way the parabola goes. So that is 8 inches times a mile squared. That will give it to you. Here's Chicago, 60 miles away.
The problem with this
But that
picture
should be
is-
down
This
2,400
picture's
feet.
drawn to scale, though. That's the problem with this picture.
What's the problem with the
This is
picture?
drawn to scale.
I don't understand what you're getting at.
If you don't understand it, then I'm not going to explain it.
Yeah.
Take care, okay?
We'll go here.
No, thank you. It's okay.
Have a good day. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Horizon is always at your eye level, no matter how high you go. Mount Everest, an airplane. We have videos out of a cockpit of a 747, and the horizon is at the eye level. There we go. I can give you 3 reasons why it is right now. If you're closed-minded, you will never learn anything if you're closed-minded, ever. You'll never learn anything if you're closed-minded. That's what college is all about. Learning, figuring it out. Come on, stomp me. Stomp me with something. Come on. You don't have any evidence? Okay, see ya. Stomp me with something. Here's a challenge. Somebody give me a proof for the globe. Give me a proof. One proof for the globe. Give me one proof for the spinning ball. Anybody have one proof for the spinning ball? One proof. Yes, you may. Any amount of pictures you want. But you have to take my brochure if you take a picture. That's a good trade, right? Give me one proof for the spinning ball. Anybody? One proof. One proof. That's all I want. One proof for the spinning ball. Anybody got it? One proof. Prove to me that you live on a spinning ball. One proof on the spinning ball. What is it? Are you really spinning 700 miles an hour right now? Are you? One proof. One proof for the spinning ball. One proof. One proof for the spinning ball. Anybody got one? You got a proof for the spinning ball? Anybody? Prove to me you live on a spinning ball besides NASA and Hollywood, which are one and the same thing. Walt Disney was on the first board of NASA. Walt Disney on the first board of NASA. Why is that? Oh, yes. Give me one proof you live on a spinning ball. One proof. Where what? What does it prove? How do I prove it? Yeah. Okay, well, there's no curvature.
There is. They proved that multiple times.
Yeah. How did they prove it? With a photograph or a picture?
Yes.
Yeah, or a
Yes,
computer generated images.
No.
And
they
GoPro.
flew a satellite into
GoPro.
space and took a photograph
Well,
of it.
see, now you have to believe that there's actually satellites up there.
There is satellites up
Well, did you ever see one?
there. Yes.
No, you saw a little light going across the sky,
Oh,
but you
God.
never saw a satellite.
You know that your people just proved your own theory, right?
No, I don't think
Have you
so.
seen the video?
Which video you talk about?
Did you see this one? They set up this thing where there was a rock a mile down in the ocean, and they said that if they shot a laser towards it and it hit the rock, it would prove the Earth is flat because the Earth was curved because it was that far enough out. They shot it, it didn't hit the rock, and then they said, our video camera stopped working.
So, do you know that there's disinformation agents out there of the government that are doing this to make this look ridiculous? But they don't tell you the true facts of the story? Did you know that? Like the Flat Earth Society is actually a government agency putting misinformation out there. Now you have to decide what's true. You have to decide for yourself.
I know what's true.
Okay, then Girth is flat.
Round.
You don't have any proof for this at all. You don't.
Wait, can I get a sticker?
Well, I have a brochure with 10 things on it. I have a card that shows you what we think it looks like. Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Can I get a brochure?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
I hope you keep your mind open or you're never going to learn anything. Give me one proof for the spinning ball. Give me one proof for the spinning ball. One proof. Anybody? Besides computer-generated images. One proof. How about it? Anybody a science major? This is a card that you can stick anywhere you want.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Do you have anything else?
I have a brochure if you're
I'll take
going to
a
read it.
brochure.
If you're going to walk to the trash can, you're not getting it.
No.
All right, good.
I mean, brochure.
There's a card. Love those shorts.
Why is the Earth flat?
Because there's no curvature.
How do you know that?
Well, I went to Wildwood myself and filmed Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away, and there was no curvature. At nighttime, I got street lights. There should have been 681 feet down. That's a 68-story building. Nah, not there. We are seeing the buildings, seeing street lights. There's no curvature.
Oh, again, they lied to us.
They are lying to us.
Curvature because the Earth is square. That's why.
Really? I don't think it's square. But I'll tell you what, if you take one side of a square, that's flat. I'll go with that. No proof that it's round. You don't have any proof that it's round. Water always seeks its own level. That's the physics property of water. It always seeks its own level. Okay? All the oceans touch each other. When they are at rest, they are all level with each other. There is only one sea level in the world. One sea level. See, something like this gets them all excited. The horizon is always at your eye level, no matter how high you go, in an airplane or Mount Everest. The horizon is a product of perspective. Two planes coming together. Does anybody know enough to ask an intelligent question? They'll calm down in a minute.
Just a quick question, okay? When you're traveling from California to New York, right? Now, according to the globe model, it travels from west to east, okay? And so it actually takes longer to go
Yes.
from California to New York, right? But then if you go to New York to California, it's actually quicker, like due to the globe model saying that it's going the other direction.
Right.
So how is that possible in the flat Earth model?
Okay, because this is the flat Earth model. It's round. It's a circle, okay? Now the top, right here, star trails. All the stars are embedded in the dome. There is a dome. We know that by looking at lightning strikes.
I understand.
Now wait, I had to give you that background information. The dome and the ether are turning above us.
Okay.
The Earth is stationary, but the dome and the ether, you know about the ether? It does exist. All those quantum physicists are wrong, okay? They are lying.
Do you know,
So it turns. Do I know what?
I was going to ask you, you know the GPS in your phone?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Einstein's general theory of relativity?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
It's based off of Einstein's general theory of relativity.
Einstein was an idiot.
Okay.
He was a puppet.
Uh-huh.
You want to look at Tesla if you want to learn anything real.
I learned a lot about Nikola Tesla. I know that they stole his electricity, this wireless electricity.
They stole a lot, and there's other people around Tesla that they stole things from, and they ruined them.
But what I want to ask though, okay, so basically what I'm saying is that our GPSs are based on Einstein's theory of relativity, his equations. How is it possible that, because they make sense, you know, if you plug in an address, it goes to that specific area you're trying to go to. How is it that when you do that and you plug everything into your, what's it called, your phone, that it works?
Well, because
Am I being
they
filmed,
are.
by the way?
What?
Am I being filmed?
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, we can predict eclipses. We can do all that because the government knows the flat Earth. That's why. It's not because it's this and it's true to this. It's because the flat Earth, they know about it and they're just not telling us. They're keeping it a secret from us so they can feel powerful. Knowledge is power.
I just want to, I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want
That's
to
all
ask
right.
you, what time are you guys going to be here until? Because I have class, but I'd like to talk after.
Hopefully 2, but maybe
2?
a little bit before. Depends on how tired I
get
get.
out
You
at
know,
like-
I'm an old lady.
I get out at 1:45, so I'd love to talk to you guys afterwards.
Awesome. We'll try to hang around.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, you can contact me too. Did you get one of these?
Oh, that's all right.
Down at the bottom, that's my channel.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Take care.
Okay, you have a question or something?
No, I believe in flat earth.
Do you? Awesome. Awesome. Smart girl. She can think for herself. Now, you're not going to get anywhere in this world because they're all about the lies.
No.
You got to play their game if you want to get somewhere. But if you want to have a clear conscience and sleep well at night, then you believe the truth.
Now you do this for a living? You go around and always talk about it?
I don't do this. I take care of my 91-year-old mother, okay? But sometimes I can get out for a few hours and I go out and teach this. So yeah, I get out quite often. I do events and I go to Peter, the guy over there. He invited me to come here because he lives in New Jersey. So.
That's amazing. Can I have?
Oh yes, you may. And check out my channel at the bottom.
I will.
And these 2 videos right here is the 200 proofs. Type one of those in and you'll get all the stuff on my banners.
Thank you. You're
Thanks for
amazing.
stopping. Thank you. All right, Peter. Peter's got a crowd. That's good. Maybe they like the guy better. Do you understand everything on here?
I guess I've heard many arguments about flat Earth on
Well,
like
what's
YouTube
your-
and stuff like that.
What's your biggest thing against it?
Like,
Do you have anything?
like why I think it's true.
Do you think it's true? Flat Earth is true?
I mean, at this point, I don't.
Well,
really
some
know.
other girl just came up to me and said she's a flat earther, so
I mean, like, if you think about it, all the information we have about the Earth are given to us by like books and other people. So I
Yes.
can never really know for myself.
right. That's exactly right. That's when I went to Wildwood and I filmed Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away. At nighttime, I got street lights. Now, how can that happen if it's supposed to be down 681 feet? It doesn't happen. See, the curvature formula says that 32.6 miles should be down. Should be down. See? And we should be like looking through the water, but no. This is Chicago, across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. That should be down 2,400 feet. That's a 240-story building. No, it's right there.
So you're saying it shouldn't be even?
No, this is a true photograph, and that shows that it's flat because it's not down. It's not over the curve. And there's things that will show you, like perspective. You have to study perspective, okay? If you look on this video, the 200 proofs video, and you can type one of those in, and that'll give you the video with everything on my banners. Say, and then you can study everything you don't understand, like this. It took me about 2 weeks on this. I kept saying, no, it can't be true. But no, it is. So you study it, and then you'll have more information. There's something you can prove to yourself. You see clouds with the crepuscular rays coming out? You know that sun is right in there somewhere. It's not far away, especially if the one directly underneath is a perfect circle on the water. It has to be directly above there. So yeah, there's a lot to this. Look, that's reality right there. The line of reflection is reality. That's a flat surface. It goes right on the frickin' flat table. But if it was curved, you'd only get like a spot. Get a glossy piece of paper and a light bulb and play with it. And see what you come up with. Test it for yourself. All these books are censored. Those are doctors and scientists through the ages who have written about this. And they're all being censored. See, they censor them in the schools.
Excuse me?
Yes,
I'll
sir.
see you later. I got a class.
Okay, take care. And the sun is very small and close. It just is above us. I teach that it could be within 10 miles above us. It's that small and close. And it goes around. This is our summer. And now it's almost to the equator. And then it'll go down to Capricorn. Now, people in Australia right here, they will tell you the sun moves across very fast. Because in order for it to get around the 24 hours, it's got to go faster in Capricorn than in Cancer. It's like on a string, going around like that.
Yeah,
And
that
the
was
longer the
also-
string, the faster it goes.
Okay, that was another argument I heard, that the pictures are like,
Yeah, they're computer generated, and they admit it. They admit they do that. So we're supposed to just believe what they say, right? Coriolis effect, that's all bunk. And when they send off these rockets, they end up back in the Bermuda Triangle. That's why they made the Bermuda Triangle scary. So you don't go there and look for the rockets and
why
stuff.
don't they want you there?
Because any rocket they launch from Florida or Houston, it goes right back in. It can't go. I think the dome is like 73 miles. Somebody told me that the dome top is 73 miles.
Okay.
So
So there's like a flat surface, but like with a
well,
dome.
it's a flat surface with a dome.
Yeah, I see.
And the ancient writings will tell you it keeps out the waters above. And they're more than just the Bible says that. Yeah. So how do we know that's not true? Well, we got to look at all this other stuff. See what's true for ourselves.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Very interesting.
I like your open mind. That's good. You can learn things. People who just walk by and laugh, they don't learn anything. Even studying this, if you don't accept it, you just study it, you get smarter.
Yeah, I do like looking into these things.
Yeah, I do too. Take all the pictures you want, that's fine. See, it's all about, do you know anything about electromagnetics? Torus fields?
No, not really.
That's what you need to study, is electromagnetics, because this is where we live inside a torus field. It's actually like this. You ever see something like this? Okay, this is the North Pole, Aurora Borealis. It's a concentration of the electricity right there. Then it comes out and it goes around, and it's a spiral, so it keeps going all the way around like that. And we live in here on the inertial plane. Remember those two things, the inertial plane and the torus field, because we are on the inertial plane. It's a magnetic thing.
So that's what
it can be
keeps us
reduced.
in this like dome.
This is not, yes, the dome is over here. Antarctica around, and
Yeah, I also heard another argument. That's why they don't let people go
to Antarctica
Yeah, I've heard that.
from the Antarctic Treaty in 1959, yes, yes. And it's not gravity pulling to the center of a ball. It is diamagnetism, which is a push down. That's how come we stay our feet on the ground. So it's not pull down, it's push down. But see, they have to say all this stuff to keep us ignorant and stupid about this. Because then we would know what they're up to. And we could have power for ourselves.
Who's they?
The government, and you can't get into government unless you're one of them. And you can't be rich unless you're one of them. See, that's how they entrap you. You can't get like these high-paying jobs unless you're one of them. If you're willing to keep secrets. But secrets is lying, right? And Santa Claus is not real.
What else is the government lying to us about then?
I'm only here teaching this. If you know that they're lying about this, all those other things will be opened up to you. But you have to study the facts. Just study the facts. Start to realize what all this means. And when you see it, then you'll say, oh, I see that and that and that. A lot of other things. I'm not going to fill your head with stuff that you can't comprehend right now. And it doesn't mean you're stupid. It's just that you don't know about these things. That's all. Does anybody like a brochure? There's 10 things on there that you can look into.
Thank you.
On the back is my channel and the 200 proofs video that you want to watch, because it shows everything on my banners. And then you can study what you don't understand, like this one. That took me about 2 weeks. It was like, no, it can't be true, but it is. Sun is small and close.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, perspective, see? These railroad tracks continue, but you can't see them. And you know they don't come together. I mean, in your mind, right? You know that. But you can't, it looks like it's going to a point. Well, the sun is going around us, and it doesn't go down, it just goes away. Well, why does it look like it's going down? Because there's moisture in the atmosphere, atmos, not sphere, atmos, and when you magnify something, get one of those sheet magnifiers.
A cheap one?
A sheet.
Oh, a sheet.
The sheet one, put it there on a table with a ball behind it and push the ball away and you'll see it go down. I had that experiment.
So, if the Earth is flat, how come I didn't fall off of it yet?
Well, because you didn't go to Antarctica.
So, if I go to Antarctica, I'll fall off if I stand at the edge.
Well, first off, Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge, okay? And you won't get within 100 miles of Antarctica because it's protected by the Treaty of 1959, where 53 countries signed on to it, and they all own part of this big circle. So you need to look into these things before you think you're going to be funny with me. See, because I know a whole lot more than you do about this. Now, do you promise that you'll look up these 10 things and think about it?
I don't promise, but I'll look into it.
Okay, and then this very last line says, I have a channel and you're on it right now.
Oh.
So,
I have a question. Have you actually ever been to the edge? Or is it the thing that's protected?
the military and the governments of the world are all there.
Gotcha.
And they're protecting it. They shoot first and ask questions later.
Gotcha.
So when they say it's like 50 below zero or something like that, that's just one of those scary things like the Bermuda Triangle.
Gotcha. Well,
They don't want you to go there. They make it